Welcome back to DreamHack Open 2014. It is DreamHack Stockholm. Blech. We are, of course, in the winners match currently. It is 1-0 in the favor of Jaedong if you're just tuning in. But being that this is the winners match, there's still extra lives for both of these players. Spawning here, though, in the bottom left corner of the map, playing for Axiom. Once again, we have the red Terran player, Ryung.
Never right. As the blue Zerg, it's Evil Genius's Jaedong. And I gotta say this because it was pretty darn good. So, Scotch Monkey, Terran playing the map, less than Zerg playing the race. Because of what you said earlier, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
It's it's funny because it sounds a little like balance funny, almost a phrase like that, but it's very true because that does tend to be the case a lot of the time. There's been rare examples where we've seen Zerg players really abuse map. I mean, Foxtrot Labs is a good example of this versus most races, but these spawn locations aren't so bad. It's the other ones that are a real pain in the ass to get that wall up, but of course, if you do wall off one end, there's still two other walls that roaches can knock down fairly easily.
Yeah, we do have a lot of Roach Hydra attacks on this map, but yeah, we don't really see like hard counters anymore in this game, in terms of like build orders, and you could say that it could not have been had Ryung seen it sooner. He would have maybe not lifted the tech lab off of the factory. He would have gotten a second tank or a third tank or something, but it did just seem like, oh my god,
Jaedong is proxy hatching. I love Jaedong right now so very much. Like, I don't want Ryung to lose, but like at the same time, I love what he's doing.
Jaedong is not the type of guy who does weird shit, guys. All right, but like I feel like after watching Sue win a GSL semifinal with weird shit, he was like, yeah, that might be pretty good. I mean, he does it occasionally, well, like maybe something kind of weird, but like a proxy hatch just might be a first.
Well, what's kind of funny and hilarious is like I know a lot of the Axiom guys in general. Like that house is kind of the hub for knowing everybody in Korea. I'm sure there's been training sessions. I'm sure these guys have interacted before at some point somewhere down the line. And Ryung's probably expecting like standard stuff. It's Jaedong, you know? This is probably the last thing he's going to expect. And Jaedong's taking a lot of gas. I mean, to me, this smells like roaches. I don't think it's going to be speedlings.
Ew. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, no, that's stank. That stank.
Ryung luckily does scout. I mean, he could have waited until the Reaper comes over here and just had no idea. But now it's just kind of like, no command center, but that, or no hatchery, but the spawning pool wasn't exactly like really early. What's going on? Does place one on the high ground.
It's gonna be so gross. It's gonna spread a lot of creep with this queen too. And then Ryung's gonna have to burn scans and such to clean that up. Oh, that's gonna be annoying.
Yo, a proxy hatch, it either goes in like the main of a Protoss, like hidden, or it goes at the actual like natural where the command center would be of a Terran. Rarely do you see it like kind of hidden over here, but yeah, it's the same effect. Like if you see it in a proxy hatch location, like as a command center, you have to kill it. You have to put a bunker down. They're gonna do so. They have so many options when they actually are able to get it up.
Wasn't this like Katz's build back at the start of Heart of the Storm 2? I remember a lot of people like were like Illusion was making videos on like how to stop this specifically.
Yeah, it was that the proxy hatch where the command center is. People just thought it was so strong. And I mean, it is pretty strong. It's
that was like the days of Akalon Waste. Oh my god, I forget how old that is.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Ryung supply blocked because command center was a little off time, just a little.
Looks like Reaper is dancing quite well with the links in the middle of the map, so no danger of losing this anytime soon. But still, this is not going to be easy to hold off. What's annoying is you start getting the spine crawlers out. You bring the Overlord in for the high ground vision. You'll pick off the depots. He's actually not going for a tank, which is what we saw most commonly used to stop this. There we go.
Yeah. So if you can't get the bunker up to stop the hatchery from even forming, which obviously he had no idea about it, so how he's going to do that? You at least get some tanks. You don't know what's following this up. Your Reaper dies eventually because they have Speedlings. They could be getting roaches behind this, or they're getting two more hatcheries behind this. You don't know.
That is the mystery of the Zerg. But this is what I find amazing about this. SCP Corpsman flying, holy cow. This is like the last thing I would expect someone like Jaedong to do. And it's really cool to see him actually do this. And at the same time, like if it works, cool. But if it doesn't, like this is a big waste of resources. But if you can buy enough time with creep tumors, it sounds silly to say, but these creep tumors are what makes this the most efficient part of anything.
You know what I absolutely loved, / like kind of wanted to make fun of, was anytime someone did this on, say, Habitation Station, and the person just took the gold.
Yeah, that was always actually really funny to see.
You really can't do that on any of these maps anymore. You know, like, Overgrowth has a gold, but like, you're not going to take your expansion all the way over there. So, Ryung, like, he has to clean up the creep, or he has to try and risk, the natural being that third that's way out there.
Yeah, I mean, floating this northward might be better. Really, like, just drop mules
East?
specifically.
Maybe like Grubby did. That wouldn't be. There's so many pathways open though. Like if you take it on the third base to the east, like oh my god, it's 3 pathways.
Yo, so why do spine crawlers uproot instantly but take forever to reburrow, right? Like that's.
They have to get comfy.
It's like a cat running in circles when they go to sleep, right? Like patting down the ground.
Exactly. Yeah, and eating. You know,
Confirm
they get up in an
spine
instant,
crawlers are
but-
cats, ladies and gentlemen. These are cute, cuddly little.
Oh god, you're like getting this image and then just like boom, splash,
Explosions.
corpse.
Okay, so this is it's nothing to underestimate. I really don't want to underplay this. You guys have to understand each of these creep tumors. Oh my god, is gonna take forever, and I know this because I've had allies who do this to me in team games, where
I don't know who you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about either, you jerk. But either way, this will take forever to clean up. I mean, this is seriously like one creep tumor takes about a minute period to clean up. We got this many complementing each other. Oh, it's gonna take.
I know,
forever.
and then like that one time where you get like a good creep or you get a good scan, and it's that one creep tumor that's like in the edge.
And in the
It's
meantime,
barely blocking them out.
yeah, and Jaedong in the meantime takes a third while this is going on. He knows there's not going to be a push out of Ryung anytime soon. Ryung doesn't have much units because he doesn't have an economy from 2 bases.
It's okay though. Ryung is an old, he's an old player, all right? He's been playing since Wings of Liberty, where one basing was where you were at. Okay, I have faith.
I'm hoping for the faith. But as things have calmed down here for a bit, big shout out to Maxi Monk, another sub to the channel. Today started off slow, but looks like we're finishing strong here with the subs. Thank you for your support, guys, through these subs.
If Jaedong puts those 2 bottom creep tumors on top, I would just flip. Okay, it's not working.
No, he's like spinning them. I mean, it's like
But
the
his
backwards.
creep spread is going back to his space. This is so
Yeah.
insane.
Well, okay, he's gonna start getting top. There's just so many tumors. There's still queens spreading the tumors. Is like the really dumb part.
You got 3 queens from that hatchery? Wow.
I would love if he like swan dived in with those queens just to put new creep tumors down before the creep is needed. How dirty would that be? Oh, I don't even want to think about it. It's just so gross. So
really
Ryung's
wanna-
starting to possibly move out. I mean, he's looking to guard this third more than anything else because he needs a base. He knows it. You can't sit on one base for too long.
Yeah, if Jaedong played 2s with me, he'd know to bring an overlord over here.
Can we not like promote how much of a scumbag partner you are? Guys, don't play team games with Zombie Girl, period.
Should have been on it. I mean, like, a solid 8 out of 10, JD, but seriously.
8 out of 10. I mean, okay, I can't. What is the scoring metrics for this? What are points awarded for?
You don't know. You don't know.
Okay, so this
Anyway.
base is kind of exposed. The nice thing is there are rocks up here to nail off one of the ramps, but I mean, there's going to be a lot of ways to get into this base from multiple angles. The worker count right now, I wouldn't say it's super devastating because as we look at the actual income tab, mules are helping band-aid that difference, but it's still a huge difference.
Oh, the gas is huge. I mean, you don't need as much gas as a Zerg player, obviously, but
Oh my god, I didn't actually realize that gas killed 7 times higher than Ryung's.
still pretty alarming.
Terran, please.
I'm not really sure what, like, Ryung, okay, so, like, what he could have done better? Scout the hatch. That's it. There's no, like, better way to do this when all this creep is here. I mean, Jaedong is actually successfully creeped all the way into Ryung's base, like, natural. How often did he say that?
Right? Like, he's actually at the 12-minute mark fully creeped the map. Stupid as that is. Ryung's actually losing a lot of Hellions to these lanes, way more than I think he was expecting to. Marines do end up saving a couple of them, but man, this is scary because he needs absolutely everything to go right from here on out. There's no chance for any mistakes. He takes his third, he's back on track, sort of, but his supply really lacks, and it's showing quite heavily here. I mean, there's just not a lot of Marines to dance around with. They don't have medevac support just yet. He's getting bunkers up. I actually really like that he's getting bunkers up, but dealing with these mutalisks out in the open, when there's creep on your side of the map, when there's going to be banelings with that speed upgrade,
Oh my
this is
God.
going to be so hard to fight with. This gives Jaedong
that's-
such a tactical advantage, too.
That's a terrifying image, you know? Like, there's the one safe haven is back in your base off of creep.
Like,
Your base is on creep almost.
yeah, to stress this too for the more casual StarCraft 2 viewers, Marines with stim off of creep, you can split no problem against Banelings. They actually can't outrun the Marines while stim. But on creep, Banelings actually outrun stim Marines, so it's really going to be hard for Ryung to take these good engagements. But as we see, using the terrain again, I mean, it's small things like this that are going to get him back into this game bit by bit.
Nah, I don't think he can pull the SCVs.
Oh, bit by bit. Okay, seriously, that took me a sec.
Yeah, anyways. What could get him back into the game is some sick drops. Like, that's... I guess there's two options, right? Like, try and be like super sick with the drops while Jaedong already has Munos. It's gonna be really hard, or play it the most defensive game possible. Like, I'm talking like a fourth command center right now instead of like, you know, trying to push out.
Yeah, he doesn't have the supply to be doing what he's doing right now, and that's what's really scary. I mean, he's so far off of getting Thors out. There's only a couple of Hellbats here. I mean, the Hellbats are gonna be really nice. I guess the choice here is like if you go for Widowmines, it's a chance they do absolutely nothing. Hellbats are guaranteed to at least get some kills, soak some Banelings. Whereas Widowmines are that gamble that I don't think he can afford to take, and I agree with that choice. Mulos, though, do swamp the natural, and oh god, there's nothing here. He was so convinced the third base would be the target, so not ready, not able to fight. Sees the Banelings and can't even engage them. Oh, this is such a hard spot to be in. Although, Jaedong off a creep? No, okay.
Jaedong doesn't want to commit, not because like the army is scary for Ryung that he sees, but because he doesn't know how many Widowmines there are. Like, that's the one thing that's keeping him from just like rolling in here. It's just like, does he have 6 Widowmines, or does he only have 2?
Yeah, with the good terrain, keeps his Zerglings and Banelings away. Picks up a Mutalisk. Hardly worthwhile, but still better than nothing at all.
Oh, finally these queens are gonna die.
These queens have been such a bomb, but there's so many lings flooding in right now. This is absurd. Widowmine shots
Oh,
have to be amazing.
Oh, the Widowmines are all on Ryung's army. Oh my god.
Tank fire doing okay, but when you've got those upgrades, of course, the tank can't one-shot the lings, so really no guff given, no guff taken. Too many Mutalisks and nothing to stop them. Jaedong looking to take a 2-0. There we go, GG. You know, we did say we'd follow Ryung through all 3 matches, and I guess we will follow Ryung through all 3 matches as he drops to the finals of his group. But big congratulations to Jaedong. He makes it to the round of 16. Woo!
Yo, I can't believe that Hyun is out. That's pretty...
Yeah, knocked out by who? Mana?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yoda's out too.
Man, Yoda's so, like, he's either super on fire or he's not. Like, there's no, like, consistency for that guy, I swear.
Go, Lil Bo. Lil Bo.